That's true.
Yeah. Sorry guys, my camera dropped behind my TV, so like I wasn't able to do it good. Okay, so I'm gonna try this one or two ways. This is gonna be part one. I'm sorry I don't have my camera set up correctly. But I was with a couple of friends that I'll be putting a video out on, and we had a pretty good time. Some fun stuff. But I want to show you how I can't explain it, but I didn't record it because apparently I forgot. I didn't live stream it because I didn't. But I didn't even think it was possible for me able to do. But I just wanted to show you a solo that I seen on my phone that I didn't even know it was there, but it was recorded, and I want to show you how when using let's go to right now this build. That's not the build. When you use your solar build and you have basically these aspects of a roaring flame, which final blows with solar abilities or ignitions increase your damage of your solar abilities stacks 3 times. Then, as you see on there, like all through scored stacks applied to targets they unite, and then like the most critical one is this restoration right up there at the top, where it says your regenerate health and shield over time cannot, and this is a biggie, cannot be interrupted by taking damage. So while everybody's shooting your ass, you are steadily going boom, 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 and regenerating your shield. So I honestly, I would get recovery to 100. I recommend that big time, because that would just make me think as you're recovering that, and it can't be interrupted to stop it from recovering. Having your recovery up as high as possible, which I've seen people with resilience as high as possible, but it would make sense having recovery high as possible. That means it's a faster recovery speed. So meaning that there's also two big things into this. Also, you will need Centoceps. It's just it's a tongue tire, but meaning that it says on here, having this exotic, which you will need, and again I am saying will need because of the fact that you're trying to multiply your punches by as much as possible, increase melee lunge range, which isn't the big thing here. It's improving your melee and super damage when you're surrounded. And in this video, you will be surrounded by a lot of characters, a lot of enemies, especially during boss phase. And when you turn your solar special and you're in that solar light, you're also being cured to say / radiant, and you can stay radiant a lot throughout the system. So I recommend having something with swing speed, because if you're trying to solar this, you'll see that on here people use the best plan, or whatever it's called, or this is the what you call plan, disaster plan. It says picking up ammunition increases weapons flinch resistance, blah blah blah, but swords gain a large increase to charge rate instead. People I've seen, but this sidearm, for the fact that it's a high caliber weapon and it has a very good scope. When you're fighting that, I call them Terminators. Those Terminators, the full stop right here, oversized sidearm with extended range, shoots high caliber rounds and fires fully auto, which you don't want to do. You want to lightly keep spamming that R2 button as fast as you can. You know what I mean? Almost like literally as fast as you can, as easy and fast as you can. Not as easy and fast as you can, but to shoot. But you don't want to push the trigger all the way in. It says I'll show you on there how your precision damage is unshielded targets, or deals increased precision damage. And when his chest is open, you're doing increased damage. So this is a recommended weapon, I would say. This is if you're trying to get from A to B, C as fast as you can, because you have 5 minutes to take down the boss. You want to get a sword with swing speed or charge rate that's at a high top, and I recommend like any kind of sword. So with that being said, what I'm trying to get at here is also on your Sunbreaker and your aspects, while you have Solar Invictus and Roaring Flames, that you don't want to put on Conservation, for the fact that while sliding after it, you don't have to do your Solar. You want to have the Mule Hammer or Throwing Hammer, because the fact it gives you Cure, and that's very. And a Healing Grenade, don't use any other grenades, because a Healing Grenade is your, basically, if you're about to die, which I did not have, and that's why I didn't solo it, or I would have the Triumph. But having Healing Grenade is basically for you to, if just in case, you know what I'm saying. But having your apply more scorched targets stacks of targets is good, because you're stacking. Remember, we're all stacking here. Restoration, which is basically the biggest key in this game, and being Radiant, because your weapons are enhanced by the power of Traveler and deal increased damage. Plus, you're getting them stacks. And then, powered melee attacks. This is a must, like I said, because the fact that powered melee attacks against companions make you nearby allies Radiant. It's you who's the one who's going to be Radiant. And as you see on here, Radiant is it deals increased Traveler damage, and it's something to have. And when you have Restoration on, which is serious, you can't be stopped while you're throwing punches or anything. Plus, when you hit somebody with the melee, the hammer, you can get it right back, and you're laying scorches everywhere. And you can use your Sunbreaker whenever you want to, you know what I mean? So you don't want to use the Burning Mule. You want to use Solar Hammer solos, so you can throw hammers. Plus, you want to make sure you hands-on and stack that bitch, where you can get it to where the fact is you're doing mad damage. Don't mind any of these. I'll be fixing all these. You want to get everything on punchies. Stack them, like I said. When your energy's full, you gain melee energy. I'm not worried about melee energy, because I get it. I just want to be able to do damage with my punchies. Color damage it reduces. I don't want that. So basically anything, your power melee final blows create orbs. Okay, we can take orbs, because that gives us shields. So basically anything with punchies. And meaning we'll be using mostly Solar and Arc. You want to get something where you can stack on stacks, where you can stack your armor, and something that punchies reduce melee cooldown each time you pick up an orb. Reduce ability cooldown each time you pick up an orb. No, I want. I'm going to be using. Nothing. Not that. No. Now here we go. I'm just going to take this down to 2. That way I can get these. Because picking up orbs grant you want additional. So you're basically walking through what I'm trying to tell you. And everybody already knows doing finishers in this game is serious, for the fact that you can get right there gaining powerful overshield and forming your finisher, which is key in sometimes. And then when you don't have an overshield and you do a finisher that gives you one, and you're decaying, the fact that, like I said on here, decay armor charge has a longer duration, which is key. So this is shield. So that's going to be right here, resistance. I want that, meaning it's already in the tier 6. It doesn't matter if it's at 61 or 69, but there's a reason I'm doing this, for the fact that I'm not really worried about that. I'm worried about getting 3 of these. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so now that I can stack, you want to make sure, because in here you get a lot of Arknights, a lot of Hive, that's solar, so you want to make sure you get some for solar. Apparently I have solar and solar, so yeah. I guess right now I'm with that. Okay. So, and then we have stack hands-on, heavy-handed. Don't use kickstart, guys. They've already nerfed it and fixed it, so I just now am seeing it. I see it on here now, but not knowing why. It's million energy is fully expanded. You gain million energy. See what you need stacks, multiply copies of the mod. To increase the potency of this effect with the diminishing return for each additional copy of the mod. When your melee energy is fully expanded, you gain melee energy. Okay, I want damage. Strength to the head. Y'all, maybe that. We want best power. I want to be able to hurt somebody with more punch. Get solar, increase now. I want to do more punch. Causing damage with a grenade reduces prevent now. Causing class energy. I want to do punch. I guess I'll just do that and kickstart. I don't know, man. So, anyways, yeah. So this is basically what I would honestly recommend. I would honestly recommend this as a start out. And oh yeah, the video. I don't know how good this is gonna show up, but I'm gonna figure out how to get this on my thing. But I'm just trying to show my buddies of mine. So I'm gonna hit play, and let's see if you can see it. I want to show you the damage. You can see 103 right here. Every time you're throwing that hammer, 103. 103. 103. There it is, 103, 103, 103. And you're just steadily getting that thing back. So I'm going to have to figure out how to get this one here. I will figure it out. But when it comes to that, you know, fighting that Terminator, this is the best weapon you can get. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. But using your hammer and hitting the enemy with it, you're applying a scorch to the ground, which helps because you're getting restoration and all that, and you're getting it instantly back. So you can just keep on you're literally doing more damage with the hammer than you are with anything else. You can have, if you're doing it solo, that is. But yeah, I really want to show you, but I really can't. I'm like stuck in stupid right now, where I don't know what I'm doing to an extent. So, alright, I'm just gonna figure it out. But anyways, this is your boy B-Man, and I will we did the Master Nightfall. So yeah, anyways, anybody on here, hey, what's up? Subscribe to the channel if you ain't subscribed. Remember, I do $20 giveaways at the end of every month. So this is your boy B-Man. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit notification. Also, on new subscribers, if you do subscribe, I'm also going to put your name in once. I'll put your name in twice if you leave a comment on the video, 3 times if you like the video, and 4 times if you get the notification. Because once again, my studio, I'm able to figure that shit out. So, with all that being said, enjoy your weekend. Happy 4th of July, and I will see you guys on the next one. This is your boy B-Man, and I'm out. Peace.